any SEC mascot in a fight to death? Who you picking?
LSU Tiger. I'd say the LSU Tiger. I don't know what the mascots are called though, honestly. So I'll just fight the Tiger to the death.
Do you think you'd win?
I'll try. If I don't win, hey, I'll try, bro.
Austin, I know these things, it can be maybe even tough to explain, but would you mind taking us through how you graduated already? How that all went down?
From college or high school?
Yeah, from college. It's pretty impressive.
So I got my associate's degree while I was in high school. You know, I was a sophomore when I got it. Then I just reclassed, jumped to the 2023 class, and then I was already enrolled as a junior, so I kept on going until I got my bachelor's degree.
What made you ultimately decide to put all of your focus on football? What were some of the challenges of doing football in the spring along with baseball?
It was just a lot on my arm, you know, just being primarily a thrower in both sports. You know, I'm not a position player, so it's just a lot stress on my arm. So I just really wanted to focus on one rather than just both at the same time. You know, I'm really preparing to be the best player I could be going into the season, and really just like focusing on like building my own legacy rather than like, you know, just focus on the past, and really just putting forth like all the plays I can really put on display for next season.
Awesome. Speaking of building your own legacy, for the past 3 years, people really got to know Jackson Yard for this fall.
I don't really want to like, you know, give like an expectation, you know, and I don't really reach it. So I'm just gonna like have people find out after the season.
What is it like being a younger guy on the team leading the locker room?
I feel older than my age. You know, I'm going to year 3, and so that really helps a lot. You know, just like being able to say like I've been in this like game for a while, and just being able to say like I'm already adapted to it.
How would you say you've attacked this offseason maybe a little bit differently now knowing that you're the starting quarterback?
Yeah, just embracing a new role. Just being around the receivers more often, especially with the O-linemen, just getting used to all the new faces that we had coming in, and just making sure everyone's on the same page and building that chemistry. It's unique. You know, he's always in the quarterback room, I'd say, for quarterback meetings, and just being around him. He's goofy. He loves hot yoga, and he loves fishing.
Do you like either of those things?
I did hot yoga a couple times, but I'm not into fishing yet, though. I'm going to try soon.
Spoke with Kate Lee earlier. Do you still feel like he's somehow underrated?
I'm not going to boost his ego. You know, he's probably going to hear this later. He was laughing when I first walked in. So I'll definitely say so. No, him having that underdog mindset, you know, he had 0 drops last year with over 900 yards. Like, that by itself says a lot about him, especially with the O-line as well. I mean, they're blocking for me, so I have a tight relationship. And, like, just being around them, you know, just getting to know them, like, rather than football players, you know, that's always been the main thing for me.
How important do you think having a bond off the field like that is, and translate that into success on?
So I'm glad you actually mentioned that. I'm actually taking off to dinner tomorrow.
Okay, where you guys going?
So we're going to this restaurant in Oxford called Grill House. It's a great. You familiar?
That's a good one.
It's a great restaurant, and Frank, I'm gonna get like a little private room for them. Really, just like go grub. That's it.
You scared to look at the tab? They can eat.
I'm not worried about it. As long as they eat, I'm good. And especially like, you know, O-lineman guy. You know, we have some very dominant O-linemen, I believe, and I have full faith in them and full faith in the running back room. So just got to go out there and perform.
How much do you like to run?
I love to run. I'll drop my shoulder maybe a few times, maybe. Not all the time though.